Hi everybody, this is Sherry with UpOrDownThereBeautiful.blogspot.com. I wanted to show you some of the flowers that I've made. A friend of mine gave me some old flowers that she had from her son's wedding. Well, they were way too big for anything that I could use. And they were all white. This color right here. And so what I did was I took them apart and got rid of all of the plastic pieces that were in them. And these white ones, the top parts right here, were on a candle ring. And then there were bigger plain white roses. Well, when you took the things apart, they were probably over 4 inches in diameter, which was way too big. And so I was like, what can I do with these? And I didn't want to give up. I had a whole bunch of them. And so I took them apart, and it only gave me these two petals right here, the 2 white ones, and then the 2 sheer petals. And so I took the big roses and took them apart and put one on the bottom and turned it into my bottom petal right there. And what I did was I took my my Tim Holtz tonic scissors and I cut it down, and I tried to go along with the outline of what the original flower was. So it went from being a real puffy petal flower to this. And I'm really happy. I gathered up some vintage lace and put behind this one. And this is a ribbon buckle with a half-back pearl, a 16 millimeter half-back pearl in it. And then this one is without the lace, and I put a vintage button that my mother had sent me. Well, I had made some homemade shimmer mist, and I was very curious as to how they would work, and if they, if these flowers, if I could change the color of the flowers. And it worked, and I was so happy. So I want to share with you the colors that I came up with and what they look like. This is the peach one. And I put a cream-colored vintage lace around the bottom. I just did a running stitch and gathered it. And it just, I think, is so pretty. And the organza's right there. And it's got a beautiful sparkle, which I don't know if the camera's picking up, but it's just gorgeous. So I've got that one. Now this one is different. This was made completely from the large rose petals. And I cut them all down and put, I think it's 4. Yeah, put 4 of them together. Dyed this with my pink shimmer mist, my homemade shimmer mist, and another ribbon buckle and half-back pearl. But I absolutely love the color there. This is another one with a purple. And this is an old button that I had. And now these ones I haven't put any lace on, but these were just kind of a trial to see how my shimmer mist worked. And I was very, very happy. And my shimmer mist consists of water. I originally had tried hairspray, but water worked better. Or excuse me, not hairspray, alcohol. But water worked better. Liquid hairspray that I could pour out, in the pump. And then I used food coloring, some loose eyeshadow, and and for the darker colors, now these 3 right here, the more brighter pastel ones, are just made with the food coloring. But the ones right here that look more old and more antique looking, I put a black ink that you can get to do calligraphy with, and that's what made the difference. Let's see if I can get them together here, where you can kind of see the difference in the colors and the shades. And that's what made the difference. But I just wanted to share them with you and you know, let you know not to, you know, give up on some of those bigger flowers that you see, because these all came from the dollar store. And so they're not expensive flowers, and I think they absolutely look stunning. And this is just like a country blue. And this one, I don't even really know. I guess this, to me, this just looks very vintage. It's not really a yellow. It's somewhere between a yellow and a tan, but it's very, I think, very pretty. And I put a this is not a real vintage button or brad. This is from Stampin' Up. But the other ones that I said were vintage buttons are vintage buttons. And then this one is a dusty rose, and this is one of the flower centers that I made. And but I just wanted to share these with you and let you know to, you know, go ahead and purchase those big fluffy flowers. You know, you can always cut them down to make them the size and shape that you need. And if you're interested in a tutorial to see how I did it, you know, if you're not sure and you don't feel comfortable cutting them down without seeing it, let me know and I'd be more than happy to do it. But these are my homemade shimmer mist and my shrunken flowers, I guess. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Bye.